I buy black.
Yeah.
Without even realizing it, because I'm always in those stores.
Yeah, but that's something that we need to bring that element back, because that I see the investing in your money is what a power is.
Absolutely.
So where you spend your dollar means something. So people need to acknowledge that part.
So for me buying all my cakes and stuff off 75th Brown Sugar Bakery, or I attend Francis Lounge. Marlon Mitchell's a great friend of mine.
Helping the community.
The black
and
dollar,
the family.
yeah, it's just like our dollar is very strong, man. Our dollar is very strong,
that.
and we don't realize that. So when I shop at Leaders, when I shop at Fashion Geek, if I stop by Success, the Veil and them, Bobby Simmons store,
Sir Madam,
Sir and Madam, when you stop by these stores, not only are you keeping the culture alive, you also helping black entrepreneurs, and they in fact should turn and encourage young designers and entrepreneurs to go out and do the same thing they're doing, because everybody can get money out of it.
Exactly. It ain't no crabs in a barrel mentality. It's bigger than it's ever been. You can get followers in China and Africa,
absolutely,
and Australia,
Greece, wherever,
and Italy, wherever So like you can reach everybody. It's enough food on the table for everybody.
Absolutely.
To eat. So I just want to talk about more current events. Let's start. We're gonna start there, and I want to just say, man, I just want to get y'all WGCI, LeonRogers, Kendra G,
Kyle, shout out to
Kyle. Like what y'all did in that interview with Ye was amazing to me, because I feel like some people like, yeah, I gotta wait to see. I'm gonna see. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly feel in that moment y'all brought his spirit back to Chicago, because I feel like his spirit was broken, and I felt like y'all did some healing just by the emotions y'all pulled out in that interview, and it wasn't like fake or like phony. It was like a genuine moment.
Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Some people might look at me crazy for what I'm saying this. 70 to 80% of Ye talking in that interview was sincere. All right, 20 to 30%. Man, let's be 100. It's damage control. You know what I'm saying? You lost a lot of black people when you said that you think slavery is a choice. And notice what I said. He did say with TMZ, I think slavery is a choice. But still, coming from you, Ye, that hurts. Yeah. That hurts, because the Kanye I know first 4 albums out the gate was the Proest Blackest Brother.
And he from Chicago.
Right. But, when you sat down, like, I literally, when we first started doing the interview, I kind of had my doubts about it, because he had his glasses on.
Right,
he was in God mode.
We're going to be on Yeezus mode.
Yeah, he's in God mode. But as me, Kendra, and Cal started talking to him, and I think he kind of realized, we're not here to attack you, bro.
Yeah, we're
here to give you a chance to explain to your people why you say some of the things you say. Because it's already been said. You can't take it back.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? We just want to know why. Because people who are not even directly connected to you as far as your music and stuff, like people like my mother, who's 67, 68 years old, was disappointed in this young man.
Right.
And so if she's disappointed, imagine how the cats who rock with you, who got I got every Kanye album he's ever made. Like, to me, he's one of the.
And you gotta walk past your homies. They like, man, what's up? What you got, man?
And that's the first thing they say. What's up? What you got? Because they know how much you rock with them, and it's like, I can't defend you.
Right.
So now
you gotta defend yourself.
You come
in
on
this moment.
And so when he came on, he started talking, and some people still think it's bullshit, and you're entitled to that opinion. But to me, when he took his glasses off and started looking us in the eye and talking, eyes are windows to the soul. Yeah. And I saw 2 things. I saw, one, he's saying, listen, man, I am sorry for how that made you feel. I'm not sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for how it made you feel. And I can respect that, because I don't respect no man that back down off his stance. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Right. Stand on that.
But if he's saying, I'm sorry for how it made you feel, maybe that's something I should have kept to myself. But he wouldn't have been being him if he did that.
Right.
Because we didn't have a problem when he said, George Bush don't like black people.
Right.
And we was, yeah.
When he stepped on stage and took that shit
from Beyonce. And he took that girl's moment.
Yeah.
And I said that on the radio. I said that was whack.
Yeah.
He stole that girl's shine, took her moment. She can never get that back.
You had the whole beehive like, yeah, she did deserve
and
that.
See, now that was cool. But now he says something that you don't agree with and don't like. Now you want to ostracize him from the black community.
You gotta take the good with the bad.
Listen, I didn't like it neither, but I was just like, that's his opinion.
Right.
That's a grown, free-ass thinking man He can think however he wants to think, but some stuff shouldn't be said out all the time in front of company, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, even when he said that, one, I really felt him on his apology, and then two, man, I'm just looking in his eyes, man. He's like, he hurting.
Yeah.
I don't think he mourned his mom.
I don't think
enough.
he ever recovered from that part.
I think he went back to work too fast.
Yeah.
I think he didn't take the time to just say.
And if your circle ain't tight, you got all these people that are yes men around you.
And the guys that were back home were the guys that told him no.
Yeah,
the Rhyme Fest, the GLCs of the world. They used to tell him no. You know, GLC said.
You need that check and balance in your life.
GLC said in the interview with us, he was an extension of Donda. Because he looked at Donda like a mother too. And he actually teared up talking to us about Donda. So that's real. That's a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a friend. These people that's just hanging with you
because
to get a check, because where you keep their livelihood in order, that's sad, because they would watch you destroy yourself for $1, but yet and still they say they're your friends. And you know, it's a couple of brothers I know in that camp, in that circle, that I know personally, and it's like, hey, bro, how you allow this to happen to that man?
Yeah.
GLC said something great in the interview too, man. If you guys ever get a chance to check it out, it's on WGCI.com. He said, we're supposed to protect our leaders. And he said, I look at bro as a leader.
Yeah,
so my job is to keep the bullshit off him.
Jump in front of that bullet for him, because that's the captain.
It's sad cats will sit down and take a dope charge for the homie, but won't let him not put his foot in his mouth.
Right.
What kind of logic is that?
Because I noticed in that interview, not to just keep lingering on that interview,
you.
but know what I'm saying, but I noticed in that interview, he said he had people around him that could have stopped him.
And they didn't.
And that was the major key for me. I was like, you know what?
Absolutely right.
If you had people around you that didn't stop that, you right. You need DIC in your circle. You need to bring
GLC back.
Like GLC, you need to have somebody that got an understanding of the world and how it worked and the history behind it, like GLC do. And the perspective that he got, being a street guy, and just to humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that'll bring you back down to earth. Like GLC
to me, like we ain't even got to go that deep with this brother. Just, excuse my French, just a nigga that care about you, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care about this shoe shit. I don't care about this music shit. How are you doing? You know, I got some comedy buddies that only call me when they want to get booked, or only call me when they want to fill in for me on the radio. But then I got comedy buddies like a Deion Cole or like a D-Ray Davis, Corey Holcomb. Hey man, how you doing, bro? You all right? What's been going on at the crib?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Right.
I know those brothers genuinely care about a brother. It ain't just about how can we get some money together. How you doing? Or like, you know, somebody like you know, the guys from Fat Tiger Works, you know,
like
reach
Vic
out.
Lloyd,
Vic Lloyd to reach out. Man, when he see me, what's up, brother? How you doing? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We ain't talking business. We ain't talking shop. How you doing? How your family doing, man? Or you got $3. How your girls doing? This is the shit that Kanye is missing.
Right.
Because every time somebody's in his face, it's about something to do with an opportunity. Thank you, man. And I think the brother, now that he's home, and you get some people around that just look, man, I don't care about all that other stuff. Like I told him in the interview, all that's great. You could build 1,000 schools, you could do this, you could do that. If I don't see you, it don't matter.
Yeah. That's
You're like a ghost in the hallway.
Because honestly,
this what makes Chance Chance relatable. Vic Mensa, you see these guys, you can touch them, feel them. You know what I'm saying? They here, they doing stuff, they out. Common, bringing the Oscar to 75th and Francis. That's major shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That's huge.
It is.
So just imagine Ye walks into a classroom. What y'all doing today? And does a little trick with the kids. Hey, I want y'all to give me a clap like this and sing this. And I'm gonna record it and sample you. That's
what
crazy.
What you saying go to even like, just to simplify for the audience, just to even go to a simpler version of it. Like you can buy, like if you got kids, you can buy them everything they want. But if you don't spend time with them, if you buy them all the toys but don't play with the toys with them,
It don't matter.
they gonna grow up and be like, you wasn't around.
Yeah,
you
child
bought me-
support.
You bought me,
Yeah, it's
you
child
bought me
support.
everything, but you ain't spend no time with me.
I give my mom, right, I give my baby mama $1,200,
Yeah,
but
know
do
what
you
I'm
go
saying?
see your kids?
Yeah, but do you take them to the park? Or
Right.
do you sit there and play the little games they like? You know, do you watch the movies?
Or just
with
talk
them?
to 'em.
Or talk to them. You
Yeah,
feel me?
rap with 'em.
It go to the same
Absolutely
thing.
right, bro.
So just coming off the Kanye thing, when he made those comments and Water Maga had, do you feel like that hurt his brand, like as far as like the Yeezy brand?
As far as African Americans and people of color goes, absolutely. Absolutely, it put a dent in it. Because
Yeah.
like I said, dog, it hurt. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, Michael Jordan could come out tomorrow and say he was gay.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna buy Jordans.
Right.
But if Michael Jordan comes out tomorrow and say, fuck them inner city kids, I'm burning every pair I got.
Right.
Because no, we can't do that, brother. Because these same little shorties you hollering, and I'm not saying Michael Jordan said that because you know, people, some of your
they'll
listeners
run off,
that's
yeah.
watching put the blunt down and
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
hear
yeah,
and
chill
run
out,
off with
chill
that.
out.
What I'm saying is, when you say something like that, you're talking about my kids, you're talking about my homeless
Yeah.
kids, and some of these babies out here dying over your shoes. So
Yeah.
for you to say that would be absolutely crazy. That's why that bait truck shit was so whack.
Yeah,
that was
man,
the most
that
garbage
shit
thing
was
in the
horrible.
world. You know what I'm saying? Because
But shout out to Vic Mensa for what
He
he
did,
did.
absolutely.
Man. He did an epic thing by giving
7,000
back-
shoes.
By giving back to the community. If y'all don't know about the bait truck incident that LeonRogers just brought up, it was a situation where the railroad company was complaining about things being stolen from their truck.
out the rail yard.
Out the rail yard though, and the police took it upon themselves to, I guess, try to assist the railroad company, thinking they assisting, but it's called entrapment.
And they put it in the city.
And they put it in the city. They put a truck loaded with shoes.
Nikes.
Yeah, loaded with shoes in the middle of the hood, and was just waiting for somebody to steal them
So they can lock
get
them up.
arrested,
And here's-
which is entrapment.
And here goes the thing. I don't have a problem with that if you set that same truck up inside the rail yard.
Right.
Now, if they crawl over there in that rail yard and get it, God bless them, because
Yeah.
you know you're not supposed to
Yeah,
be over
yeah.
there. But to set it out, to set a bunch of halves in the hood of have not,
Yeah.
come on, man.
It's entrapment.
Come
man.
on,
like
man.
what you expect to happen.
Come on, man. That's like if I took a truckload of the new Fortnite game with the new patch improvement and stuck it out in Naperville. You know what I'm saying? This is exclusive. You can only get it, you know, and I left it in the hood. You don't think some of them little white kids gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh, Fortnite. And, you know,
Right.
but they mom and daddy got lawyers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shorty got to sit. Now he
Yeah.
got something on his record for the rest of his life because he took a pair of shoes that he need.
Right.
Not that he want,
Right.
he need because he shared some shoes with his brother.
And they too small.
Come on,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he a
That
half,
was bullshit.
He wearing shoes a half size
That was
small and his
bullshit.
feet hurt.
That was bullshit.
Yeah,
Like, that was so bullshit.
That was horrible. That was definitely a bad look. But I like how people stepped up to the plate like Vic Mensa
Absolutely.
and tried to repair the problem instead of just attacking the police. All right, yeah, we know they on bullshit, but we gonna fix our own problem.
Watch this. Right. You know, so watch this. And I think we need more watch this moments.
Yeah, we do.
We need more watch this moments. LeBron James with the school.
Yeah,
watch
man.
this.
Salute
Watch
him.
this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Watch this. Okay. All that jazz you talking. Watch me educate these next generation of leaders. And this is where it
Yeah.
starts. We got to start embedding it in them young so when they get older, they can infiltrate that system. You know what I'm saying? You know, like.
I mean, that's when you look at history, that's what the Italians did.
Oh, my God.
That's what the Irish did.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
And got paid.
Like I'm. Don't get me wrong, I'm young, but hey,
Yeah, I read.
I ain't dumb. You
Right.
feel me?
So like, for example, I tell a lot of young guys that's coming out of college, they don't know what they want to do. We out the bam, I can't get a job in this thing. I say, man, you know, this gonna sound crazy, but you ever thought about being a police officer? We need more black officers. Like, you mad at the police, but it ain't us policing us. Imagine if you had a dude that came from this area, ain't no buddy harmless, you know what I'm saying? But that white boy, and I hate to say this, but that white boy who lived in Oak Brook all his life, you throw him in the jungle in Inglewood, The little dude that's on the corner that don't bother nobody, that's a threat to him.
Right.
He either scared of him or he hate him.
And a lot of y'all ain't making enough money selling them little nick bags that y'all selling, so you might as well get a job.
But I just be like, why not? But the police get looked at so bad, you don't want to get looked at crazy. But you can make a difference from that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can make a difference from that way. If there's more black officers,
step in that role, and shit, once you in that uniform, you in the coat of blue, check their ass.
I got homies that's police officers right now. Be all on their partners when they be on dumb shit. But at the end of the day, they get a bad rap because overall the picture that's painted of the police, that they stick together, which they do. We not gonna front, we not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, we have to find other ways to make change and just instead of standing outside screaming all the time.
That's big.
Because don't nothing get done.
That's what I feel like I'm trying to accomplish with this platform is. Even though I travel across the country and I do interviews and I do event recaps all across the country, but when I do a lot of Chicago content because I feel like it needs a balance in the media because we got I'll be in California, Miami, or like Ohio or something. I was just in Iowa, and they look like, oh, you from Chicago? Like,
man, you still alive?
Damn, like it really be going down like that? I'm like, listen. Look, watch my TV show. Look at all these successful black entrepreneurs that's from these areas full of crime, like Zoe, like Al, like Corey, like Diego, like VDOT, like Vail from Success, like
Bobby Simmons,
like the list goes on and on of Elwood Art Common.
Come
on, know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like Virgil. Like people think Virgil is the
Virgil's from Chi. He from here.
Yeah, he from the land. And
Jennifer Hudson. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
There's so many positive things that come out of this city, but all they show y'all is when they putting yellow tape around. Do they show y'all Brewfest? Do they show you Silver Room Block Party? Do they show you the Inglewood Day Parade? Where nothing goes crazy on out there.
And for the record, make sure you check out the Hyde Park Brewfest that's on Flight School TV.
I'm just saying, bro.
But that's why I feel like it's important what I'm doing. It's like almost like not to sound like this, like over facetious or something like that. Whatever the word might be, that word kind of big. I don't know if I used it right, but you feel me? But on some real shit, just to say like put a balance to what the view is on Chicago.
Absolutely.
It's not just these killers and savages.
Absolutely.
You got success stories like Kanye, Virgil, Don C. You know,
Big Mensa, Chance, his brother Taylor.
And really, if you look at the scene in fashion, what's not coming through Chicago at this point? Besides you might have, you got Supreme. That's a New York thing.
But they all know who leaders. They know who Fashion Geek is. They all know who they are.
Right.
The hundreds. They all know who these guys are. And what irritates me is, at the end of the day, I travel a lot. I do comedy, so I get to go to different cities.
So
or whatever.
and
I hear the same thing. But you know what I tell them? I said I can go somewhere right now. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. I can go find some trouble.
Yeah.
Everybody has pockets.
Yeah.
Where cats get in. From California to New York.
A lack of money, a lack of resources, is going to be trouble.
I said I'm in Montana. University of Montana. You can tell me where to go get weed, where to go get whatever I want, some hoes, whatever. And I guarantee you, when I go to that part of town, it's shiesty. Yeah. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, so just understand, like that's what I try to provide with my platform when I showcase so many Chicago brands. I just did an interview. Shout out to Mike Love from Inspired. He got an up and he just starting to get things rolling. He's from Aldale Gardens. Yeah. But it's important for me to show this because this is a young black man trying to do his things from the projects.
Man, bro.
And trying to make it out. But